At least 30 people have been killed and 94 injured in what is believed to be a terror attack on a wedding in southern Turkey. The blast appeared to target an outdoor wedding celebration in Gaziantep on Saturday night local time, and ambulances raced to the scene of the attack. Turkey has suffered a string of attacks by Islamic State and by Kurdish militants. Turkey's pro-Kurdish People's Democratic Party HDP said the attack occurred at a wedding party of the political group's members, adding that women and children were killed. The party's statement didn't fully explain how it was connected to the wedding ceremony. Islamic State has been blamed for suicide bombings on Kurdish gatherings in the past. We condemn and curse the ones who launched this attack, and the forces and ideology behind their actions, HDP, the third largest party in parliament, said in a statement. The partial broadcast ban on reporting the attack was imposed by Turkey's Broadcasting Authority. Gaziantep, the city of 1.5 million people in south-central Turkey, is near the border with Syria, where the Islamic State holds territory. The extremist group has been ceding ground to US-backed Kurdish-led forces and recently lost Manbij, a key city near the border with Turkey, shrinking its areas of control. Local officials noted the latest attack was in a largely Kurdish-inhabited area of Gaziantep. It came as Turkey declared it would take a more active role in addressing the conflict in Syria in the next 6 months to prevent the war-torn country being divided along ethnic lines. Turkish Prime Minister Binali Yildirim told reporters in Istanbul that while Syrian President Bashar al-Assad could have a role in the interim leadership, he must play no part in its future. Turkey fears the strengthening of Kurdish militant groups in Syria will further embolden its own Kurdish insurgency, which flared anew following the collapse of a ceasefire between militants and the state last year. Mr. Yildirim said he was optimistic that Iran, the Gulf Arab states, Russia and the United States could work jointly to find a solution. He said discussions, however, must take place between the local actors in the war, Assad's counterparts. There are the opposition groups to the regime. It is out of the question for us to sit down with Assad or any other group there and discuss anything. Violence flared up again this past week in Turkey's southeast, where much of its Kurdish minority lives, with separate bomb attacks leaving 10 people dead, mostly police and soldiers, in an escalation that officials blamed on Kurdish PKK militants. The Gaziantep explosion appeared to have been caused by a suicide bomber, Deputy Prime Minister Mehmet Şimşek told broadcaster NTV. In a Twitter message, the parliamentary deputy from the ruling Alaska Party said Islamic State militants were believed to be behind the attack. Last month, the country was shaken by an attempted coup by rogue elements of the military. Anadolu agency quoted Gaziantep Governor Ali Erlikaya as saying Saturday's explosion was a terror attack. 3 suspected Islamic State suicide bombers killed 44 people at Istanbul's main airport in July, the deadliest in a string of attacks in Turkey this year.